Hello, everybody. What's up? What's up? What's up? This is your boy Tapiwa, and I'm with my fellow judiciaries.
All right. It's your boy, your one and only. They call me. No, I'm not American.
Too extra.
Okay, my name is just down here. You can follow me. You can just follow me and subscribe. That's my name.
Okay.
Her name is also.
My name is on top there. You can follow me.
I don't understand. It's like these guys, they're trying to loot some names.
Stop looting my game. Stop cramping my style. All right. Continue.
Okay, guys, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day, but then the issues are that is at the head right now. I'm not laughing, guys, but
Continue.
it's bad. It's bad. Otherwise, yeah. We're talking of looting,
What do you mean looting? What are we looting?
Guys, it's bad.
They said looting relationships.
Kushubile la komzansi.
Who looted your relationship? Did they loot you?
No, they want to loot me.
Oh, they want to loot you?
Yeah, they want to loot me. I don't understand.
Hey. All right, listen, guys. There's a lot of looting and chaos and panic. And remember, for those who are watching us, wherever you're watching us from, this is South Africa. We're in South Africa. And recently, for the past 2 weeks, you've been hearing about all this pandemonium which is happening in South Africa, about people, they're striking. There's a lot of strikes that are things that cause the striking, right? Mm-hmm. But the majority, the one which we can pinpoint, it's hunger.
And unemployment.
Hunger and employment, and people are tired of being into the lockdown. All right, people are tired.
Yeah, the lockdown issue. It has really affected a lot of things, guys.
So now people are looting. I saw somebody looting those what do you call it? KFC. You know those KFC light screens?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then only for them to connect it, and then it's showing the advert. I feel like that was so crazy and so bad.
Bro, of which is that much better. I saw someone, it's like, you see this ATM of African Bank.
Okay.
Yes. So this guy was carrying that whole thing of ATM, carrying it on the head. I don't understand what are they trying to...
Oh, sorry for whistling.
So right. They're carrying it and he's walking, like literally he's going home with that
the whole machine thing.
Of the ATM machine. And I'm like, what are you going to use this thing at home?
Hey. Is that guy, or was that guy high on your or something?
I don't know. And I saw another one looting ATM, bro.
How?
Yeah, I don't know how he did
I don't know how he did it. He was just pressing
and then the money was coming out.
Those guys are those ATM robbers. It's like what they do is they steal people's cards, or they duplicate your cards. They've got those machines that they'll stick it on that place where you insert your card, right? So whoever comes and slides the card, it will duplicate. You understand? So when you slide the card and you put your ATM pin without noticing, you do your transaction, you come out. Once you come out, he comes and remove that machine. Insert it in the computer, whatever they've got applications that they're using. They will just insert it to reprint the card and the pin that you put.
Yes.
So once they go there, you'll be shocked. The guy can be having 5 cards. You go at the ATM, card number 1, the same pin, he just say daily limit.
But that guy, he was not putting a card.
I saw. That guy, I think he did something that the ATM was just like shooting the money on top, he takes, he puts.
And
he press again.
And he was
shoots
just
the money on top.
stacking money after money.
Hey, that guy needs to be. Help me find that guy, Rafut. I want him to be my friend.
I think
I think to be my friend.
You need to be friends with people.
Yeah. So that wisdom is power. Sorry, knowledge is power.
Maybe I'm not joining you guys. Cut me out.
But okay, guys, listen.
Here in South Africa, we are looting from food. We are looting from work. We are looting a property.
How do you mean looting from work?
We are looting. No, I'm saying we are looting everything.
Oh, okay.
Who's we?
It's South Africans.
Oh, okay.
So we are looting as a nation. Remember, this is a national loot.
Okay.
We are looting Jolo. We are a relationship. So, guys, be careful.
There's another one I saw who looted a traffic light. You know, like
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't watch a lot of videos, guys. There's only few I saw, and there's one that literally made me laugh. The guy was eating cake.
oh yeah, the show
That one is a boss. That one is a
Hey,
boss.
Mama, you're famous.
That guy was so brave.
You're
I'm
famous.
like, how on earth did you do that? Didn't you celebrate your birthday? You're like,
It was a before and after. Eh? When he arrived, he was next to meat and fridge, and he was taking a video. Then he arrived where there's cake.
And he literally posted those videos. Like, he was
He's
like, hey.
But listen, you know what causes that? Parents, let me address parents. Dear parents, as your humbly children, we request, please throw birthday parties for us. Throw birthday parties for us.
That was too much.
These are the results of us not
I was
having
not
birthday
expecting
parties.
that. You know what? I thought he was going to say, dear parents, please educate your kids, you know,
These are the results
on
of
the
us.
right things and knowing the difference between right and wrong. And then you can say, please throw birthday parties.
This
for us.
is
I'm worried.
This is when you see someone who has never seen a cake before.
That date was Christmas for
You
him.
know, I saw in the morning, in the morning, I was watching news around 6. So as I was watching this news, this guy, I don't know whether he's from work or whatsoever, but he looks so innocent, this guy.
But he does look innocent, though.
He's holding a plastic of ShopRite like this, you know, wearing a security uniform some sort. Then he saw, you know, it's more like clearish, but he's not, he's a bit confused.
Yes.
Then Jiggy sees the cameras are there, you know, they point. So him, because it's like the party is over,
Okay.
but he can see that there's a pint of milk there out from him. Quickly ran, he took it, he came in front of the camera, he opened it, he drank. After drinking, he salutes.
On TV.
and put on live. Remember the camera is live on him.
yeah.
He drank. After drinking, he put it down, salute, left.
Hey, but wait. South Africa is a continent on its own.
Just imagine, bro.
We are
He
different.
did not loot anything.
Drinks and put it down. Then
salute,
it's done for the day.
And it's done for the day. He's a comrade, that one. A comrade. It's happening here.
We are a different planet on its own. All right. So, listen, as we can see, I don't know, should we take a break?
All right.
I think we
Let's take a small. All right. So, I don't know. That was a short break. I don't know what was happening.
They were trying to loot a network.
They wanted to loot the Wi-Fi. Don't worry. Sorry. But wait, let me tell you. They are looting. These guys are looting the neighbor's Wi-Fi right now. As we are watching, they are looting from the neighbor. I'm not gonna report, but okay. But on the other way, on a serious note, I see some communities are now coming together and stopping people from looting.
But it's too late, bro. You know, to be honest, on a serious note, this whole thing is costing, man. It's really costing, because the crazy part is that we are destroying. The reason why I'm still saying on we is because of it's everything that is happening in this nation.
Okay.
The same people, it's our fellow brothers and sisters in the same. I don't want to mention a tribe and others, but what I'm just saying is that if a brother is doing something wrong and you follow, you do, you automatically are just saying you are actually agreeing
to whatever
that is up. So now imagine there's this young man who just recently started working where he is, and he bought himself one after another. I mean, this year he managed to bought 2. 3 years ago he had 2 garages, fuel station.
Okay.
3 of them are gone, burnt down. They stole the fuel, they stole everything. He's a young man who's trying also to do it, to rise up.
Yes.
So now look at this. In those fuel stations, he had employed people, meaning those people, they're jobless.
Yeah.
Unemployment rate in our country is increasing. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's going to come back and bite us.
It's going to bite us.
Number one,
Everyone is gonna
I'm
be
hearing
affected.
people are talking about tax inflation. So it means that tax is going to increase for them to be able to bounce back. And now, for those people that actually have insurances according towards their businesses, it means that they are rich instantly.
True.
You understand?
True.
Because right now I'm hearing a rumor of saying that these guys, this other insurance company is about to pay something like 5.8 billion rands to some companies that actually lost.
Imagine.
So imagine if I had a company like that guy, this guy in KZN who says that we had employed 600 people and he lost it.
Yeah.
You know what he said? He said, thank you so much for what you did to me. Insurance in a week's time is paying me my money and I'm leaving South Africa.
Imagine.
So he's now rich enough to start a new life somewhere.
So now imagine how many people have lost their jobs.
Not than 600.
There's another person, there's another company, I'm not going to say it, but it's on Twitter. This guy tweeted and posted pictures of his shop being looted. And he was like, my fellow South Africans, as you can see, the people who were employed in this branch, they have lost their jobs and I'm not going to pay them. It's you guys are the ones who costed these guys jobs.
Yeah.
And this is the middle of the month. They're having plans for this month.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give them that salary. I'll give them for the half that they have worked for. Then they will find their other jobs. So you guys have costed your brothers, your aunties, your uncles, your cousins, your nephews salary. And you've costed their school fees, you've costed their rents, you've costed, all those things.
That's bad, man.
Okay, at least the other guy for the insurance, at least he's getting his money back.
Yeah, it's his
But then there's this other lady, okay. There's some businesses that, they're not covered.
Yeah, they're
You get me?
Yeah, they're
And
not.
then this lady took all her money, you get me? And then she put it on the business and everything is gone. Akasebenzi. Now it's that thing of like you lost everything. Now you have to start from scratch.
Yeah.
What do you do?
correct,
Where do you start from? Yo, guys, like
it's
it's
painful,
really
guys.
rough.
But
It's
nonetheless,
painful.
whatever is happening, we should just put our differences aside and come back, because if we continue like this, the future is going to be something else.
Exactly.
And people are going to be desperate, and that desperation is going to make them
And I feel it's
choose.
going to actually make matters even worse, because now considering the fact that food prices are now going to increase because they're trying to recover what has been
recover.
lost.
And some
You get me?
some shops are also saying you can't buy more than 10 items.
You get me? No, because there's going to be a shortage of food.
Ish.
That's the thing. We're going to have a shortage
Yeah,
of
the
food.
food security is
So petrol prices are increasing. Our currency went
Do we
down.
still have petrol? We don't have petrol.
We don't.
Yeah. We don't have petrol. It's breaking news.
It's last night. Last night they were saying those who want to fill their tanks, fill them, because the following day the petrol prices.
Like today, like now, the fuel is gone.
All right, guys. So wherever you're watching us from, we are in South Africa, and we're just discussing about the current situation that is happening right now. We don't want to make it obvious, but because everybody is watching news, everyone knows what's happening.
What's happening exactly?
And I think we just need prayers and action. We've just been praying, and people are having that division and so forth. We need to put our differences aside. Just come and say, okay, what's the way forward?
Exactly. How can you unite? How can we try and make things work?
And those people who don't want to change, because the way it is like this, the economy is going to be like just a certain group of people are going to benefit and make money.
Yeah. That's
Then
correct.
the other ones are going to now go into poverty.
It's a serious one, eh?
And this thing is actually making the crime rate to increase even way more.
Yo,
looting is bad, bro.
please.
Hey, but
You remind me of a video, that I posted. I saw it and my heart was broken last night. Imagine they went to prison, then they looted prison. They broke
I saw they
then
broke
they
the
released
prison.
all the prisoners.
But
Oh, yeah, I
how
saw
is that
that.
video? Is that an old video or it's a new video?
I think it's recent.
They're saying it's recent.
It's recent.
And
I saw it 2 days back.
it's crazy because how everything was, bro. I'm like, really now?
Yeah, and I know. Good rough of it.
You know what pains me? Is that in that prison, they were rapists, they were murderers. So meaning that if
You're releasing
Exactly.
you're releasing them and they're coming back to the same community, where
Community
you're saying that,
where they were
no,
harming.
they must go. They're coming back.
And they're gonna rape who? The same spouses, the same daughters of those who release them,
Ish.
the same women
gonna
for those
murder.
who release them.
Bafethu.
But hey, we need intervention.
Why Bafethu? Why? Senzeni Bafethu.
But hey, good rough. Hey, but also me deep down, I need that 60-inch plasma.
For me, that hurt me a lot is the fact that you work so hard. Guys, life is not easy. Look, I'm not going to say Uguti, life is easy. Sometimes I wish that there was a manual. you know, that can like guide us on the path of life and how to go about it. But life is hard, guys. It's tense. Making money is not easy. You know, for those that know the struggle of making money are going to understand what I'm saying, Uti. Making money is not easy. It's very tough. It's very hard. You get me? You work very hard. You have sleepless nights. You barely even sleep. You know, you try, you know, to make that money because you think about your future, your upcoming generation. You're thinking about your family. Uti, what are they going to eat? You know, how can I provide? How will I send them to school? You decide to start up something for yourself only for it to get burnt down. Now is that thing of where do I start from again? It makes you to kind of like give up on life.
That's correct. Yeah.
I would say I've worked so hard. I did this and this and this, and then I was proud of myself. I managed to put food on the table. Now everything is gone. Now where do I start? That thing is so painful.
It's depressing.
It's so stressing.
It's hard.
I'm not gonna lie.
Nobody's condoning these behaviors.
But then another thing I want to say is before you do things, think about other people.
The problem is people don't want to think.
Exactly. Think about other people. Think about what they go through. Think about when now yourself what you have been going through. It's not easy for everyone.
They don't even act.
Everyone has their own stories to tell. Everyone has their own difficulties. Everyone has their own challenges. You know, you can't say, hey, this just because this person has money, that person does not have challenges or difficulties.
But you know,
that person is also facing their own.
You know, the other thing is what's causing people. It's not like people can't think. They are tired of thinking. You know, we've got active minds. We've got youths who are active and energized. But you can't just be locking them in the house and waiting for them until go. You know, we're in South Africa, guys. There's lockdowns. It's more than a year now of lockdown. And the only lockdown which was successful was the first lockdown. The rest, the rest is just a waste of, it's lockdown, like it's a curfew lockdown.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, this, I don't know, but my own opinion with this current, whatever lockdown, so ever they're calling it, it was not necessary.
Okay.
I won't lie to you, it was not necessary. Why? Because from the beginning, if you check, the first lockdown last year, this time around, it really affected everything.
True.
And now, this year was that time we would say we need to just recover with the little. Now, with the little opportunity we have, whilst we fought for this little opportunity, they take it out away again. It's one of those things that is just giving anger to people to say, you know what, you took everything fine, you ate on your own. Now you give us the small opportunity for us to try to hustle. You take it up again. So where are we gonna? I mean, a lot of people are graduates, but are sitting. They're so depressed.
Sitting at home.
They're so stressed. My own brother is a geologist. 4 years now, no job.
Imagine.
You understand? So you begin to ask yourself, okay, so what's the use? What's
the point of going to school? Exactly.
What went wrong? I mean, school fees, it's
expensive.
Everything that you need, school fees, you need to buy your books or so ever, because if you're not favored enough, you won't be part of the bursary schemes. So guys, I don't know, guys, please, can this, I don't know, this whatsoever that is happening.
It's going to be over. Remember, there's nothing that lasts forever. And in every situation, there's action, reaction, and then there's the final result. But now it's like people are not looking at the future to know like what's for tomorrow.
Yeah.
We want now. Everything
is just all about now.
Now. And if you think of tomorrow, you're going to think of your neighbor. Because if you think of tomorrow, you think of where you're going to be. And where you will be, you won't be alone. You'll be surrounded by people. And if you're in a place where your neighborhood are poor, they're going to bring you down to poverty as well.
Obvious. You can't be better than others.
If you're in the neighborhood where your neighbors are rich, they'll also bring you up to riches. But anyway, so
I think poverty is a choice, guys.
Right?
Poverty is a choice.
Like now we chose to
It's up to you to get yourself out of poverty.
Like right now, people chose to destroy right now.
People chose to destroy. That was a choice.
It was,
life is all about choices. There's no two ways about it. It's
right
a choice.
Now, we are going to suffer a lot of. No, not me.
This thing of saying, hey, we hunger, poverty, whatsoever.
But listen,
God created you with resources. Make use of them. You have hands. For the fact you have hands, give thanks to God because you can use your hand to create something. You get me?
Yeah.
You have legs. Make use of it and walk to where you want to go.
Okay, what you are
You
saying.
have brains.
What you are saying is like what you said on your previous YouTube.
Exactly.
Listen, on your previous YouTube video. Wait. She was saying on her previous YouTube video saying, who's saying, is it you or him?
Me.
Like education is the key, whatever.
No, he said that.
It's him. But now listen, of course, God created us with resources. But now remember, that is just the theoretical point of view, right?
Okay.
But when you come to practicals, guys, people, we don't have same opportunities. We don't have same connections. Okay.
A lot of people don't have same opportunities.
Okay.
I agree. Create your own opportunities.
All right. But listen, the system has changed. It's not that it has changed. That's how it's designed to work now. There's nothing wrong with the system. It's the design of how it's supposed to work. You know, they change the system. You understand? It's like every day they change school syllabuses. Right? So
Are we talking about education?
No. We're talking about poverty. So for people who are, let's say, I might not have the same resources as you have. You have a rich uncle. I don't have a rich uncle. This guy's.
She has a rich uncle.
I'm just saying.
Can I ask you something? I want you to. Okay, think about this. Hey, God. Have you noticed something?
God alone knows. My friend.
Have you noticed something?
Let him listen. Yeah.
Okay. The people that did not have much, people that usually grew up from a very poor background and did not have much, but because of the little they had, they tried to make something for themselves. Usually those type of people, they end up being the most successful because they're pushing with the pain of wanting to make it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? Unlike the people that are privileged, now we're talking about the rich or the middle class, you know, that some of these people, especially most of the youth, they feel that they are entitled to what their parents want.
Yeah, youths these days are
You
entitled.
get me? It makes them not to push into being, you know, into being great. And then the person that struggled so much at the end of the day is able to handle their finances very well. Have you asked yourself why? And yet the person that has been getting it all along, all their life, ends up falling because they do not know how the struggle, because someone struggled for them. And they end up misusing the opportunities that they have.
I get you.
You get me? So I feel like opportunities you create for yourself, if opportunities are not going to come to you, go to those opportunities, create it for yourself.
Yeah.
God created you because he saw that, and you know what? I know that not everyone is Christian, right? That's going to watch this video. But for the fact that everyone was created for a purpose.
Yeah.
You get me? If God created you and was like, okay, I'm bringing you to this earth for this and this and this and this and this. That's why I always say you have brains, make use of it. Yes, you do not have the opportunity to go to school. Listen, I'm not finished. You do not have the opportunity to go to school to get an education. Yes. There are a lot of free books that you can download on success.
What if I don't have
on
a
your
smartphone?
Mindset? Guys, there's libraries. There's a lot of communities that have libraries.
It's like
let's not blame poverty. There are a lot of libraries. There are a lot of magazines on successful people that run businesses, especially drum magazines. It always has that page of like handling your finances and what. It's not an excuse. It's a choice.
So listen, you are talking about, here we're talking about poverty, whatever, and looting.
Yes,
remember, we're still
it's
looting.
a choice.
So
why looting? Why, man? Why?
Let me ask you a question. Remember, recently, due to lockdown, people, let's say from last year, right? The education system implemented the thing of studying at home and working at home.
Yeah.
A lot of
varsity, I already know
a lot of varsity students, they didn't have resources to be studying at home. Some they don't have computers or laptops. Some they don't have Wi-Fi. Some they are from rural areas there in Kuvuki land where there is no, you understand? So how do you expect them to perform as the same as the person who's staying in Santon? No,
Okay,
that's what
wait.
they-
Another way was implemented.
Listen, so we are talking
Remember,
about
other ways were
different
implemented to
opportunities.
accommodate those other people. Don't forget
Government
that,
gave-
That was
things were
after.
extended.
That was after. After.
But still, those same people were able to submit
the end of
assignments,
the
write
day,
exams,
bro.
and whatsoever. They were thought of. You gave me. You see, they thought about them.
But now, all that long, why didn't they think of them when they implemented it?
No, that was in the beginning, but then later they were like, no, so and so and so and so and
okay,
so.
bruh.
But then they were still able to do what they had to do.
Okay.
All I can say is that, and this whole thing, guys, I was told a story once upon a time,
Okay.
and the story is very short. The story, moral of the story is, if you want it as hard as you want to breathe, then there is nothing that can stop you.
Okay.
So this guy is staying in a community where in their community, there's only one man who's rich at the corner.
Okay.
So when you enter the street, it's a close-up street. So when you enter the corner, there's
The guy who stays
was rich. So this young man is looking at that rich every day, admiring and desiring. Then went one day to say, when I grow up, I want to be rich like you. Said, are you sure you want to be rich? Said, yes. Said, okay, Saturday, 10 a.m., let's meet at the river. River, say, I want to be rich, I don't want to swim. No.
Okay.
Meet me at the river.
Yeah.
10, before 10, he was there waiting. 10, they met, the guy appeared. The guy is wearing what? Suit. But say, this
We at the
river,
river.
you're wearing suit and I'm wearing my sandals. Said, you said you want to be rich. Yes. Okay, let's go. I want to show you. Let's enter the water.
Okay, that's weird.
Said, let's enter the water.
Okay.
They walked. Water was on the west.
On the west
Say,
side.
what's happening? I mean, I want to be rich, but teach me ways how to be rich. Not what I said. No,
I'm
you
teaching
asked me,
Yeah.
so let me walk with you. Let me show you how to be rich. They walked. The water is here now. Say, I'm about to
Drown.
drown. Where is how to become rich? I want to do. Say, are you serious? You really want to be rich?
Yeah.
Obviously, the guy wants to be rich. So the water is here on the nose. They can't talk. The water is on the eyes. The guy, when the water is in the eyes, the guy take the head and dig it deep in the water
The water for the guy, yeah.
for the young man. The young man struggles, fights. The man is still holding. 2 minutes past, 3 minutes, the guy is still fighting until he takes him out. Let's say, what?
You want to kill me?
When you are still trying to
Again.
press it again. He press it again. And she takes him out, said, say, what are you doing? I said, why are you fighting me? You said you want to be rich. He said, yes, but then I want to breathe. I said, exactly. You were trying to fight as much as you wanted to come out there to breathe. So this is how success is.
Is hardship.
As much as you'd want that success, are you ready to fight it? To fight as hard as it's possible for you to be successful. So it's all about how people are. It's all about how you tell
The
yourself
resilience, the
your resilience, your
consistency.
persistence, your determination to say, okay, guys, you know what? I grew up in a background, in a poor background, but then I'm gonna do this to change. Because at the end of the day, remember, it's not about you. It's not about your family. I mean, your parents. It's about you and the people after you. You and the children after you. So whatever that you're doing right now, it may seem like, I know me, I'm relaxed. Your parents, the parents, they lived their life and they thought of you. You also, you gotta live your life and you gotta think of the people after you.
All right.
Because at the end of the day, you can't be 30 and stay with your parents. You need to move out and start a new
You
life.
need to, yeah,
You
exactly,
understand?
exactly.
So meaning that if you don't set up that right foundation now, nobody's gonna wake you up and say, hey. Because our parents, some of them, they're not that privileged. Some, they really did their great job. They took us to school and everything. Then they're done.
Yeah.
They're
Then the
waiting
rest is up to
The rest is up to you now to be better, whether you want to achieve more or not. You understand? Now the ball is in our court. How do we play this ball? You understand? So there's nothing like, no, I'm from a poor background. No, I don't have this. We all have our
Exactly,
minds
true.
that can actually create.
Sure, we need to.
Thank you.
I was just painting. I was just painting.
What were you saying?
No, I was painting the picture to say not everybody has the same resources. Okay.
Yes, but
But
everybody
you
is
create
alive. As long as you are
You
alive,
are alive where there is life. There
you're
is
able to do something that
You are
nobody-
capable.
You're capable.
It's fine.
So, guys,
And another thing for me, like the moral of your story was actually good because what I learned from the moral of your story is, what did I want to say? Okay, that talking does not always do the
Yeah.
trick. Number one. Okay, just as someone can be like, hey, I want to be successful, I want to be rich.
Exactly.
You can't, it's not about just, going to the person, listening to the person talk to you the whole time about, okay, so this, if you want to be rich, you got to do this, you got to do that. No, you have to experience the hardship first.
Yes.
You have to be frustrated and get irritated and feel like, feel like you're kind of like at the edge of quitting and be like, but no, I want to make it, I'm almost there. And then, you keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and climbing till you eventually get there.
Hey, Rafet, we have a lot of motivational speakers here.
Yes.
Everyone is motivated.
You gotta start from the bottom.
Listen, we're gonna run. We don't want to put this video long. We're gonna talk until we talked, until we talk and then spoke and talk. So at the end at the end of the day, we'll speak.
Yeah.
So we've been speaking. So guys, whatever we've been talking about here, just you know what to do. Just holler in the comment section.
Yeah.
Throw us some of your ideas and tell us what you've looted so far. So
please, bro,
we can come and buy.
I'm going to loot a relationship.
We
So
can
let's
buy.
be quick.
I also wanna go loot a relationship, but I want
So
a relationship.
yeah,
Okay,
I'm going to loot a relationship. I saw another yellow bone somewhere, so I need to loot a
I'm going to
relationship
loot
first.
to loot the one.
If these guys are going to loot relationships, what must I loot?
No, you go loot a plasma.
You can.
Thank you for to just follow us.
Me, I'm
My name
going
is
to loot
Gabriel.
a job.
My name is Gabriel. My name is Gabriel Lunde. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube, not WhatsApp. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Interverse TV. Follow us everywhere. And this is, her name is
Karen
_mag. And the next one is brother.
Say mooks.
Oh, Awi.
Say _ mooks.
Awi.
Yeah.
Awi.
So if you see me, you see Mr. Money. Anyway,
Hey, ladies, did you get that?
I'm going to look for it.
Hey.
Bye bye. Peace out. 8